Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm going to be talking about an item that a lot of you will need and you should look into buying. If you drive a car, you drive a truck, you drive a scooter, you drive, anything that uses a battery and maybe an alternator. Uh, the alternator, the reason for that is because it charges the battery. I really recommend something that you should put in your arsenal or in your toolkit because if you're driving out in the middle of nowhere and say you stop at a store and it's a regular store, it doesn't have an automotive section or anything like that, and you go inside or you rent a hotel room somewhere where you're going to stay longer, right? And you forget your lights on and you don't have jumper cables. Okay, your battery is going to drain and you're pretty much going to be stuck out of luck unless somebody comes around. But it can't just be anybody, it has to be somebody that has jumper cables if you don't have them. Okay, and if your battery is dead and the other vehicle is smaller than yours, I'll give you an example. If you have a small car that's a four-cylinder, a scooter is not going to be able to jump that car. It's going to have to be another four-cylinder car or something bigger for the most part. A small engine is pretty much not going to jump it, but they came out with these things some years back, and they are awesome. Okay, so let me pick up the camera a little bit. So they have different sizes. You could use the one for the small car for a scooter battery, like for a four-cylinder. And the one that I got, the bottom was going to come out, is this one right here. You can buy them at pretty much any automotive store, or you could go to the Walmarts and stuff. Again, I got this one at Walmart. I went directly into the store and I bought it at Walmart. And if you look right here, I got the bigger one because at home I have a 10-cylinder truck. It's a big engine. It's a B10. And the little Tortuga that I call Tortuga, the little green vehicle, I bought that one cash here in El Paso, and it uses a 6-cylinder. So this is from 8 to 10 cylinders, so it easily jumps the little vehicle I have. Now, even though I'm letting you know about this because I'm not going to have it, I'm going to return it, and not because there's anything bad with it, but because the problem I had with the little vehicle I have is it wasn't that I left the battery on. At the time, I couldn't figure out what it was. It's that my alternator went out. So the way that I found out is they give you 30 days to return these if you don't need them. But I'm mechanically inclined. I know how to work on my own vehicles. And if you don't know how to work on your own vehicles, the best thing to do is have a set of jumper cables and also have one of these. It's a jumper, a booster, whatever you want to call it. If your battery is dead, you plug it up, you count to 30 seconds after you turn on the light. I'm going to show you how. And then they're all different, of course. And then after that, you go crank it. As long as your alternator is good, and there was a mistake you made by maybe forgetting the lights on, and then you went to your hotel room and you came out, well, then this came with a bag and it came inside of there. Okay. Now, this is a jumper booster, whatever you want to call it. It goes by different names. And if you see, it comes with a red and the black, a red and the black. Okay, just like the regular jumper cables. So you need to match them. But in this case, I don't know if all of them, this one comes with a safety feature. If you accidentally put the red one on the black post on the battery and this one vice versa, it's not going to burn anything out. It has a safety shut off feature. But if you're doing it with jumper cables and somebody stops to give you a jump and you put them backwards on yours, you're going to ruin your battery and their battery. And if y'all don't take them off in time, y'all going to melt everything and possibly at worst scenario even cause the battery to blow up. But with this right here, if you see right here, it says light. And that shows, you see how they all turned on, the little bars? It's fully charged. Okay? And then if you're going to jump start a vehicle, there's the button right there. You power that on after you hook everything up. Make sure your ignition is off. And then you count to 30 after you hit this. So it'll give this like supercharge to your battery. After 30 seconds, you go crank it up. So remember, if you have an 8-cylinder vehicle, get one of these that's for 8-cylinder and above. preferably, in my opinion, I'd get the higher rated one. Like if I have an 8 cylinder, I get a 10 cylinder. I didn't see one for 12, so I just got this one since I have a 10 cylinder. But I wouldn't get a 4 cylinder for an 8 because it's not going to work, most likely. It's kind of like jump starting a car with a scooter is not going to work. So that's how that happens. The other thing that's real nice about this is that it has to where you can hook up right here where my finger's set. You could hook up the USB, and you could charge your phones, and then you could also get a power adapter for it that it doesn't come with right there in the center to charge it quicker. But it comes with this adapter right here, the C. And with the C, all you need is the power brick. Now, it recommends that you use the more powerful one, but if you only have the cell phone one, you can use it and just forget about it. Plug it inside your house or in your car while you're riding, 30, 50, 100 miles and let it charge up. Check the light bar like I showed you. Press the little light, and this should be done already. But I think this one right here, they turn green when they're done, but it's fully charged. So I recommend this right here. Now this one right here, they're all different prices. It's a pretty good price, but some people might think it's expensive. But remember, if you're in the middle of nowhere at a hotel, they might be in a small town and not too many people go, and you don't have somebody to help you, like say everybody has scooters and you're the only one with a V8 vehicle, you're not going to be able to get a jump. So if you have one of these, you're your own savior. And this one cost me, I think, after taxes. Here, I'll show you. Let me get the receipt. This one, let me make sure I have the right receipt. Yeah, it's the jump start. It shows you right here on top. Let me see. Let me focus. I don't know about these phones. Right there on the top, 160. And with taxes, it came out to be $173.20. Let me see. You see it right there? $173.20. So $173.20. And like I said, I'm pretty good at, I could get a jump from anybody that pulls over, because over here in the city, there's a lot of people with big vehicles. Usually, well, some might help, some might not. But I want to use that. I might, I'm really thinking about returning it, because if I want to buy another one, I just buy a new one and get another 30 days. It's not like I'm going to open it if I get another one, like I did this one, but I want to have that money for reserve in case I need it. But these are excellent. Just remember, if you think this, I'm going to put at the beginning of the video, if you didn't watch this video, you missed out on some good advice. Okay, like I said, my channel is a variety channel, and you get to learn a lot of different stuff. And sometimes you don't learn anything if you already know. And then you can put the jumper cables here, or the alligator clips, whatever you want to call them, right here. And then you have a bag that they go in. And let me show you. Oh, it comes with I forgot. It comes with the C, and you got to get the brick for it. But it also comes with this right here, the car charger. So that's what goes in there. I forgot about that. But if you want the actual power one for the wall, you have to buy that separate. So there you go. And now you know. Yeah, have a good one.